Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. I'm gonna make some confessions. I criticized Judge Kavanaugh now, confirmed Justice Kavanaugh about, and also President Trump about their philandering, their adultery. You know, they're not misogynist. There is no such a thing as misogynist. No man hates women. Why? Because we men love women. Period. Because again, PG-13 material, but we have to do this because we are adults and sexuality is an important part of our life, adult life. Okay, so we have to talk about this. So PG-13. Okay, so if you are minor, then parental guide strongly suggested, and you can skip this part. Okay, but we have to talk about this. Yeah, adult men. Okay, we need women. Well, we need one woman. Okay, that's monogamy is good. Men cannot survive without woman. We need we men. We need affection. Maybe I don't know about women. I don't. I'm not a woman, so I have no idea if women can survive without men. Probably it's easier for women because they only menstruate once a month, right? We men we produce sperms like millions of sperms every day until we die. Okay, so yeah, we men need women. Uh, so we cannot hate women. That's impossible. So President Trump, Justice Kavanaugh, are they sexist? I don't think so. They prefer hiring women. Look at all those judicial clerks of Justice Kavanaugh, former Judge Kavanaugh, and look at all the employees of President Trump and former, the CEO of Trump organization. They surround themselves with women. They prefer hiring women, attractive women, like model type women. Okay, so they are not sexist. They prefer hiring women and giving them a lot of salaries because they love women. They are not sexist. They are not misogynist. That's a stupid idea, stupid criticism. Okay, if you're gonna criticize those people, at least do it right. Okay, they are more like they are adulterous and they are promiscuous. So that's why they are wrong. They take advantage of women for their own sexual pleasure. They are polygamist. Like what the Hugh Hefner will not. But I gotta correct one thing. It was not Prince William. It was Prince Harry, who was stupid enough to marry that ethnic girl out just because to please, in order to prove that he's not a racist. What an idiot, right? That's Prince Harry, Prince Harry in Great Britain. Idiots, fucking morons, right? Oh, this how stupid this people. All the celebrities, they are all idiots, man. They're total morons. Anyway. Oh, I'm not a sexist. I'm not a racist. So I'm gonna marry this ethnic girl. I think that's the only his stupid reason. Well, good luck for their marriage. I think a stupid marriage. Probably it's not gonna work. Okay, probably they end up getting divorced or something. So it is just stupid. Okay, and anyway, so yeah, President Trump, Justice Kavanaugh, they are predatory. Okay, sexually predatory. They are promiscuous, adulterous. Well, that's my theory. I could be wrong. I don't know them. All right. President Trump, yeah, he's adulterous, promiscuous. That's very well known. But Justice Kavanaugh, I don't know him. Okay, but that's my impression. He's just like President Trump. Okay. So it's immoral. because they're promiscuous and they so, but the liberals, they want to criticize Justice Kavanaugh, President Trump, but at the same time, they don't want to use the line of reasoning of traditional morality. Like this concept of promiscuity, adultery. Oh, that's Christian concept. That's traditional morality. So we are not going to use it. So we are going to come up with new term. Oh, sexist, misogynist. Okay, sexism, misogyny, all those concepts, they are very, very wrong. Okay, this very liberals use that argument a lot, but that's very, very stupid argument. Okay, if you're gonna criticize somebody, at least do it right. Okay, but Republicans, they're not smarter than liberals. Okay, they're just as bad. All right, so uh, so then I told you that I would make a confession, but before that, let's go over this real quick. Okay, so we came up with this equation. I mean, this formula, correlation formula, right? So and then because after the recording, I made another example like this, and it works. All right. You can see this. Well, then take a note. Okay. Yeah, it is a good formula. It works. All right. So yeah, confession is this. Yeah, I do online dating, and I probably never get into any trouble because I don't think I will ever become famous. Probably I would die young. I would no. Sorry, I may die young, but that's impossible because I'm no longer young. Okay, I'm 40. It's too late to die young. Okay, but I may die in my 40s, in my 50s. That's possible. Nobody knows. No one knows when one's gonna die, right? That is not in our control. Life and death. But if I do die old, like in my 80s, 90s, if I die naturally, probably I will die alone and I will die nameless. That's what I want to say. I probably die nameless. I won't have any fame, fortune, no nothing. It was just me dying alone, okay, and nobody, without quite contributing anything to the humanity, and that's unfortunate because I do want to contribute something to humanity, and in my opinion, I already did because I made a movie all by myself. There are very innovative techniques, artistic techniques in there in my movie. I wrote three scores of books. I published it. Nobody's reading it. I make all these recordings, and I wrote many scholastic articles, but nobody's reading it. And I'm recording this. Nobody's watching it. Nobody's I'm teaching. Nobody's learning it. So, but I did everything I could to better the humanity, and I'm not blaming you or anybody. If you are watching this, yeah, I'm thanking you. Rather, it's just that it's not my fault if I failed to contribute to the humanity because I did everything I could. Okay, so everything. I learned and I taught, but nobody listened. So it's not my fault. Okay, so and so what's the confession? Is this is you may think I'm verbally abusive, but well, I'm a man. Okay, so and man, father, tough love. Okay, women, mother, soft love. Okay, so I do man's job. I discipline you. Okay, especially when you are my friends. Especially when I care about you. Okay, so that's very biblical teaching. Okay, so the Old Testament, yeah, do not spare rods. Okay, so I don't physically discipline you. I metaphysically discipline you. Okay, so if you wanna be physically healthy, you have to go through physical pain like weightlifting, running. Those are physically painful. Okay, so but that's the only way you can physically discipline yourself to get physically stronger. To get mentally stronger, you need mental discipline. Okay, you need to go through mental pain. All right, that's what I do to my friends. okay, and families, people I care about, okay, and the same thing I do in online when I do go to online dating. So I say things that they really hate to hear, okay, but it's on their behalf, right? And I typically do that after I'm real drunk, and so it's some kind of like drunken problem, drunken rage. No, it's not. When I'm drunk, I'm in complete control of myself. Okay, I do everything based on intention. Okay, good intention, to better them, to improve them. Okay, the best thing in the world I can give you is the gift of discipline. Okay, that is something you can get nowadays probably only from me, not many people. Because nowadays people don't discipline each other. Okay, oh I should be nice to everybody. Okay, then that's why this age is so spoiled. All right, nobody is saying negative things anymore. Okay, even though it's the right thing to do. Okay, but I correct people with words. All right, same thing I do on the online dating site. So in a way, I it's kind of tragic because I don't get any girlfriend. I guess I lost my ability to court. You know, my I lost my ability to courtship. So probably I'll be single for until I die, and that's fine. I'm used to being single. It's okay. I can accept that. All right, if that's what it takes. But men, women, that's women. Men, women, they're same. Women are stupid. Men are stupid too. You're all stupid. Men, women. Okay. I'm not a sexist. Males are okay. Males. There are things that males are better at, but there are things that women are better at. Okay, that's why we complement each other in this, you know, tight symbol, right? Yeah, it's the complementation. You know, male, male. You have toughness. Women, in terms of softness, women are better. In terms of toughness, men are better, women are weaker. In terms of softness, women are strong in softness and men are weak in softness. That's why children prefer hanging out with their moms because women are soft. I mean, they're physically and mentally too. Mentality is very related to physicality. Okay, so that's why women and men we are totally different mentality. Okay, because yeah, so anyways, I don't know what else we'll talk about. Uh, Not much really, because this weekend I just stayed home and mostly I just slept. I didn't exercise. I didn't dance too much. I think I did go to karaoke bar last Friday, I think, and dance club a little bit, and but I just sang only one song, and there isn't much to talk about today. Okay, we spent enough time with this, and we finally found out the formula, and okay, so yeah, you got this right. You can see this. You can read this. It's recorded, right? So I can erase this. Yeah, let's leave this whole formula this of correlation because we found it. All right. So let's content ourselves and move on. All right. So yeah, it's been only 15 minutes, so let's talk some more. Then we'll take a break. Yeah, in the past, there have been generous and kind women who were kind and generous enough to win me, on a date. Okay, so I really thank them. They are my angels and benefactors, good Samaritans. Yeah, God bless them. Okay, all those ladies who gave me a chance. Okay, of course I failed them all. They left me because I think I'm more destined to be single. Okay, I need a woman, and again, nobody's gay. All right, there's no such a thing as lesbian or gay. No, it's only infection of this stupid ideologies like gayism. Okay, there no human being is gay or lesbian. We are all straight because that is in our genes. It's genetic level. Male gays, they're just unfortunate people who are infected by gayism, male gayism. Lesbian, same. Infected by female gayism, lesbianism. That's all it is. Okay? We all get diseases against our wills. Nobody wants to get physical diseases like common cold. Nobody wants it. But we get it sometimes. We can prevent it by healthy diet, regular exercise, and if you kind of feel like cold, like on your throat, yeah, just pop in one or two Dayquil, then you never catch a cold. That's how I never catch a cold. When I kind of catch a cold, like at the very beginning, I pop in like one or two generic brand Dayquil, which is cheaper than Dayquil. Okay, Dayquil like something like daytime or something. Yeah, the Walmart version. Equate, you know. That's all I can afford. So these clothings, yeah, they're all from thrift stores. I'm not rich. I make average American salary. Okay, average Alaskan salary. That's all I make. And yeah, so I probably never be famous. Okay, so I probably never get into any trouble. I mean, people who get trouble from their past mistakes are the celebrities. Like, look at Justice Kavanaugh. Something, yeah, I do think he did sexually assault this woman. Okay, because she sounds very credible and he sounds very uncredible. Okay, and so I think he did it probably many times to many different women. Okay, when he was not rich, powerful, and famous. Okay, now he doesn't need it because every girl want to have sex with him, and he probably have sex with all of them. Okay, well, again, it's my speculation. I'm not saying I don't know. I don't know him, but he seems to be just like President Trump. You know, who do those things. Maybe not nowadays, but he used to, right? Grabbing pussy, blah blah blah, all that stuff, right? Yeah, that's adultery, right? It's not sexual assault. It's consensual because girls want to be grabbed on their pussies by President Trump. Any woman would love that, okay? Because women love rich, powerful, famous men. Why then all these women complain about Donald J. Trump? Because they are not being grabbed by the pussies by Donald J. Trump, okay? If they grab it by the pussies, every single woman in the world would love it, okay? Because women love rich, powerful, and famous men. That's how women are. Well, I'm not saying women are bad. We guys, we are equally bad. Would we want some random woman's pussies? Yeah, every single woman, every single man would want that. Every single man. Okay. So we are all animals, all right. So that's why humanology is trying to evolve you, get you evolve to more metaphysical rather than physical, like animal level. We want to get evolved up. Okay, that's the whole point of religion. Any traditional religion like Buddhism, Confucianism, Christianity. Okay, and me, I'm not a saint. I would love to meet a girl and have a girlfriend and enjoy the intimacy, and I miss that. I really do. But looks like it's not possible because when I meet a girl online, I start talking about, oh, I don't like your tattoos, piercings, your marijuana, your obesity, and okay, maybe I'm not that desperate. Okay, maybe that's why I say those things. So yeah, I guess I'm okay being single. I am, but in a way, it's so sad. Like if a girl is young, I never date a young girl because girls want to have kids, and if they don't want to have kids, young girls, beautiful young girls, I want them to have kids because I don't care about what race she is. If she's young and she's beautiful, she it's better for humanity that she pass her beauty genes down to future generation. Okay, it's not just physical gene; it's metaphysical gene too. Because what you eat, feed the food that you cook to your kids and your grandkids. So if you are obese, it's because you eat unhealthy, and your kids, grandkids will eat unhealthy, and they will inherit that habit. It has nothing to do with the gene. It's meta gene, metaphysical gene. Okay, your habit, ideology that's infecting you, your sugar fatism, it gets inherited. They learn from you. Okay, so that's what I'm telling you. I'm trying to protect your kids and your grandkids from you. All right, tattoo piercism, sugar fatism, marijuanaism, pro-gayism, all the same, evil things. But I don't think that will ever happen. Okay, because you will never watch this. Okay, so I will never be famous. All right, so and probably that's why I will never get into any trouble because. But hypothetically, let's say I become very famous. Let's say I in 2020, I get to debate with Mr. President incumbent Trump, and then I went to go to the national stage, debate, and I become famous and get the media scrutiny, and all of a sudden, all these girls I met online, oh, oh, I remember that Asian shithead who talks shit about my tattoos and piercings and shit. Oh, it's time for revenge, and I'm gonna make some money. So these girls, they would go to journalists or get lawyers and sue me or for sexual harassment or intentional infliction or negligent infliction of emotional distress, IIED, NIED. I learned all that in law school. It's a tort, a law of tort. It's not illegal thing that I did, but they can sue me and get, if they win in court, then I'm obligated to pay them money, damage, tort damage, okay? Because by then I'll be fairly rich, famous, and powerful. So yeah, people will come and sue me to get money from me. Now I got no money. I'm not famous. Probably they're not gonna sue me, even though I hurt their feelings. But I hurt their feelings in order to discipline them, to correct them. That's the only way. Hurt feelings is unavoidable price to improve yourself, to correct you. Hurt feelings, you cannot avoid that. No pain, no gain. Okay. And if something doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger, right? It strengthens you. So I did it for those girls. Okay. If I hurt their feelings, I did it on their behalf, so that they get corrected or they get disciplined. They get mentally stronger. Right? So I did it out of love and out of caring. Okay. I may sound mean and like sexual sadist in some of those messages. Yeah, well, it's disciplinary measures. It may sound very ridiculous once you read all those things, but they will never happen. Why? Because I will never become famous, and that's why I will never be in trouble. Because they only sue rich people, okay, like Donald J. Trump or Justice Kavanaugh or Bill Clinton, President Bill Clinton, because they got deep pocket. So if they win, then yeah, their lawyers will get paid, and they the litigators, plaintiffs, they will get paid too. But if they sue me, what's gonna happen? I pay my bills and there's nothing left. Okay, I pay my mortgage. Okay, and then pay for my car loan. So they cannot garnish that because that's a necessity. Okay, this garnishment law, you have this allowance. Okay, exemption. So you cannot take my underpants, for example, right? So it's those necessities, or yeah, even if they win the lawsuit against me for sexual harassment, I didn't harass anybody sexually. Okay, it's all consensual. But if they sue me for intentional IIED, NIED, or negligent infliction of emotional distress, intentional infliction of emotional distress, if they win that suit, even if they garnish me, my wages, they're not gonna get anything because I don't make money. I don't have disposable income. Okay, so and lawyers know that. So let's say some girls that I met online, they talk to a lawyer. Oh, this guy hurt my feelings. Okay, how much money does he make? Average American salary level. Okay, then I'm not gonna help you in this lawsuit. Why? Because me as a lawyer, I'm not gonna get a penny from this lawsuit, even if I win for you. And you're not gonna get a penny either because this guy is a loser. He doesn't make any money, so he pays his bills and that's it. He doesn't have any disposable income, so you cannot quite garnish his wage because his wage is so low. There's nothing you can. He just doesn't make enough money to pay you. Oh, how about his mortgage? Well, he can declare bankruptcy because he just got this new house, this old car, and I mean, it's not a new house. It's a very old house. He just signed this mortgage like a couple of years ago, so he doesn't have much equity. His house isn't worth that much because it's a very old house and probably older than you. My car probably older than you too. So yeah, he ain't worth that much. Okay, then of course he can always declare bankruptcy, but he doesn't need to because he isn't that worth that much in the first place. So yeah, bankruptcy will protect him, and this garnishment exemption law will protect him. You are not gonna penny from him. But if I become very rich and powerful and famous, then yeah, you can sue me and you can make a lot of money if you win, right? But we are making some hypothetical scenario. Let's assume that I become very famous and I defeat incumbent President Trump in 2020. I become the president in 2021. Okay, if you are my ex date, or if you are somebody that I disciplined online and I hurt your feelings online, online dating site, you don't have to sue me. Okay. Am I gonna give you hush money? No. I'm gonna give you something better. Okay, I'm gonna give you a White House job. I can hire you. Okay, because if I messaged you like saying all those like painful, it's not horrendous things, emotion hurting, feeling hurting things, probably you're a very attractive woman. Okay, but I'm like a retarded boy. You remember back in the school days, elementary school days, boys pick on girls that they like. Okay, that's what I do. I pick on girls that I find attractive. Okay, if I don't find a woman attractive, I don't bother writing them. But if I find a girl attractive and if she has tattoos or piercings, then yeah, I talk shit about them. Okay, oh, why do you have tattoos? Oh, you have such a ugly tattoos, piercings. Take them off before you meet me. Yeah, I say those things, okay, and I say a lot worse of things online, on online days. Okay, so if you wanna get even, just let me know. Just email me, okay, and then I'll give you a job. I'm not gonna give you money. I don't give money, and I don't take money from people. I hate giving people money, and I hate taking money from people. I don't do that, all right? But when I'm the president in 2021, I give you jobs, okay? White House in Washington D.C. Maybe not in the White House, in the Washington D.C. Okay, I give you some jobs, okay? You don't have to sue me. You don't have to threaten me with lawsuit. No, no, just email me. I'm not gonna give you money. I'm gonna give you jobs, okay? And because why? Because you're an attractive girl and qualification. There is no such thing as qualification. Qualification. Anybody can do the White House job. Anybody. Okay. You don't have to go to like freaking Harvard, Yale. Actually, it's better if you never went there. Okay, because at least you have common sense. People who go to Yale, Harvard, Stanford, they lose common sense. West Point, they all lose common sense because they be turned into a working machine. They shed all the morality, common sense, ethics. They become a working machine. They become sellouts. It's like Faust by Goethe, the German novelist. I think it was in the 1800s that Schopenhauer really liked. Goethe, Faust. You become a Faustian. You sell yourself for. In Goethe's book Faust, they say, "Oh, you sell your soul to the devil for knowledge," but no, that's bullshit. Knowledge is a good thing. If you are pursuing knowledge, then you're a very Christian, biblical person. Pursuing knowledge is not a bad thing; it's a good thing. Okay, but if you sell your soul to the devil, if you sell out just to be rich, famous, and powerful, just to go to like Yale, Harvard, and UPenn, MBA, Stanford, just like President Trump or Judge Kavanaugh, Justice Kavanaugh did, or Justice Ginsburg, Justice Kennedy, they're all the same sellouts. Or like less educated people like Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, yeah, they sold their souls to the devil of gayism, pro-gayism, okay? Or Pope Francis, yeah, he sold his soul to the devil. He approved gay marriage, okay? Pope Francis, just like any other celebrities who sold their souls to the devil, okay? It's all of them, okay? Most of them. So they are not knowledgeable people. They're idiots. Yeah, I don't care if they went to freaking West Point or become a generals or admirals in Naval Academy, in Air Force Academy, 5-star, 4-star generals, or if they are presidents, congressmen, senators, or Harvard professor, whatnot. Yeah, they're not knowledgeable people. They are not smart. They sold their soul to the devil for not for knowledge but for power. Okay, fame, success, money. Okay, so that's why they are bad. All right, working machines. I'd rather hire somebody that I met online or an attractive girl in the White House or so some position in the Washington D.C. than Harvard graduate or Yale graduate that I have never met before. I have some friends who went to those schools. I will hire them because I know them. Okay, not every Harvard graduate, Stanford graduates are evil people. Some of my friends went there, and I know them. They are my friends, and I will hire them. But it's like 1% of my friends. Okay, most of my friends didn't go to those schools because I didn't go to those schools. Okay. Yeah. So you never have to sue me. Just reach out. Okay. Email me. Just reach out and I will hire you. I give you a job. I'm not gonna give you money. I give you a job because I'm about teaching how to fish rather than giving fish. Okay, I don't have that much money myself. All right, and uh, so yeah. There's no need to sue me. No need to threaten me. Okay, just come to me. I give you a job. Okay. Uh, Absolutely no need to get those lawyers and talk to these journalists. No, no, no. Because if you do that, then your privacy, our messages back and forth, it will all become public. You don't want that because you will be ashamed. Your social status will go down. But if you just come and talk to me, email me, nobody will know, ever find out about our private conversation. Okay, so your privacy, your social dignity will be preserved and you will get a job in the White House or Washington, D.C. Okay, so save yourself a trouble, save me a trouble. Let's stop wasting each other's time. Okay, just come to me. I give you a great job. You make tons of money, and your privacy, your dignity will all be preserved. Mine too. Okay, so yeah, uh, everything I did it for you. Okay, and everything I will do it for you. Okay, I mean no harm. All right. It may be painful sometimes to deal with me. Okay, but it's what's good for you. It's that's what's gonna strengthen you and what's gonna save you. Okay, so yeah, I want you to remember that. All right, so let's take a break, and I'm not sure if we have any more things to talk about today, but let's take a break. Let's see what happens. Okay. All right. Okay, we're back. Um, so let's talk. What would we talk about? We talk too much mathematics lately, so let's get away from it for a while. Let's. And it's fun now, every now and then, right? But give me a break, right? Yeah. So let's talk about politics or something else. I don't know. Politics, religion. That tend to be my favorite two topics. Because that's what human life is about, and it's about. Yes, let's talk about drinking. How about that? So, what happens is this: if you don't drink, then probably you don't know. What happens is when we are drunk, when I'm drunk, anybody's drunk, they tend to be okay. When a person is drunk, this person at first it feels very pleasant, right? It's a kind of plumanistic. I guess it's like it's like this. When you're drunk, it's kind of bitter, right? So it's minus pain, right? Pain, pleasure. It's kind of bitter in the mouth, and then you feel good because you're drunk, and then later on you kind of feel this pain of like thirst and being drunk and being wasted. Oh, right. So, and then some people become abusive, okay, physically or verbally, okay. So because you're trying to get rid of all this negative copium, this pain, you're gonna vent it out, okay. So some people can become verbally abusive or sexually abusive or physically abusive, okay, to get this negative copium out there, okay. So we talked about this before, okay. So this copium transfer transaction here, a minus 1 is equal to a plus 1, okay. If I'm relieving my negative copium, this pain, if I'm venting it out of me, negative copium out of me, this negative copium coming out of me, is same thing as I'm sucking up your positive copium. If I'm venting it out to you, I'm sucking your happiness to me and giving you my own happiness to you, okay. So A, B, the poor victim, okay, this is equivalent to this. Same thing, right? Like you have water and you have empty bottle. Water, if you're pouring water here, the emptiness here, which is air, now is transferring at the same time to this glass A. Now all this cold water is now in B. So emptiness is transferring here. Emptiness. Water goes there. It happens at the same time. That's this concept of copium transfer, of simultaneous transfer of positive copium and negative copium on the other direction. Okay. So, in Bible, in the book of Proverbs, there is saying, take all your bad feelings out to the young people, so that they get disciplined. Okay, that's what I do. So, in humanology, we interpret Bible metaphysically. We don't interpret it physically. Okay, like Jesus said, if your hand make you sin, cut off your hand, like amputate your hand, dismember your hand. Humanology never interprets those things in a physical manner. We interpret metaphysically. Okay, so metaphysical age is this. Metaphysical youth is this. Young people does not mean somebody younger than you. It means somebody who has more energy, more copium than you do. Idle hands. If somebody, doesn't matter how young or old that person is, if that person is kind of idle, and then yeah, you pour it out to that person, verbally, metaphysically, not physically. Okay, so humanology is all about metaphysics. Okay, we are using physics as a model, as a tool to understand the physical universe, metaphysical universe. Okay, so that's humanology. We interpret every single thing in the Bible as a metaphysical way. Okay, so and so yeah, when I'm drunk, yeah, I discipline people. Okay, yeah, that's a good thing. Okay, because they get disciplined. All right, and not just when I'm drunk. Okay, so yeah, everything has a purpose. Okay, my negative feelings, I take advantage of it. I make use of it. Okay, to discipline people who need more disciplines. Okay, it doesn't matter if that person is older or younger than I am. It doesn't matter. Okay, what else? What else? So it's a whole weekend I was been idle, and I didn't quite dance very much, and I didn't do martial arts. I didn't run. I didn't do weightlifting. So I think it's about time that I do those things. Today, Monday. Okay, so we may end this a little bit early, because I don't know what else to talk about today. Hmm. Well, we can talk about marriage, having kids. Uh, yeah, having children is great. Children are beautiful, and yeah, we humanology we advocate for same race marriage. Okay. Uh, but I don't want kids because it's just too much work, and I think my time is better spent on this humanology. It's like my brainchild kind of thing, because I, they more than enough people who are getting married and have kids, right? But who does this? Humanology. Yeah, I did web search, and there are a lot of so-called humanologists out there, but they are not very serious minded. Maybe they are serious in their own way, and I appreciate what they do. Okay, because but they don't have the in-depth thing like we do here. We do science, we do religion, we do politics, history. Okay, we are very serious people here. But other humanologists out there, they're more lightweight. You know, they're not very as much educated as we are here, and they do just discuss Indian guru, and I don't buy it. Oh, this humanology is about psychology. Okay, then right there you are stillbirth. Okay, you're dead from the beginning. Okay, because psychology is a BS. Okay, uh, yeah. So they're not quite getting it right because they're not me. Okay, God did not send them. I'm the only one who got sent. Okay, so I'm a God sent. I'm a gift from God. Okay, in my arrogant opinion, but is that true? Probably not. Because if I'm God sent, and if I'm God sent, then people will be watching this because God is in control of everything. If I'm God's messenger, if this is message from God, people will hear it because God will make people hear it, but nobody is hearing it. That's the evidence that I'm not from God. And this is not message from God, okay? Because I am not being favored by God. I'm being disfavored by God. I'm being neglected by God. Obviously, I'm not from God, okay? Just look no further than Son of God, Jesus. He had miraculous power. I don't. I can sing and dance, okay? I can do some martial arts, but there are other people who can sing and dance and do martial arts better than I can. There's no miracle. And in terms of this humanology, this synthesis of all different kinds of knowledges out there, like science, religion, and Eastern and Western philosophy, there's nobody else who can do it better than I can. That is, yeah, that's something that's my gift from God, talent, God given talent. At least you should give me that, okay? But I'm not famous. Nobody's watching this, and I'm not blaming you. No, no, I'm thanking you for watching this. Probably for the first time in the world, other than me. I'm very grateful to you. You're a few good men, a few good women. My few friends, my few good friends. Okay. It's just that, am I blaming God? Yeah, I am. Although God can do anything because God owns the universe, God created the universe, He created you and me. He owns it, so He can do whatever the hell He wants with it. But many times I don't like God because He created all these evil ideologies. Okay, so Book of Genesis or the Bible doesn't talk about this, and the Book of Isaiah, it says it kind of hints, implies that, oh yeah, God created good and evil, everything in the universe. But God does not explicitly say that God created metaphysical universe. Okay, it kind of implies, hints at it. Yeah, God created Garden of Eden. That's all physical, like objects, plants, animals, humans, right? But God created the law. There was only one law in the Garden of Eden. Do not eat this fruit. The fruit of the tree of knowledge. Which kind of implies the sexual intercourse. Okay, so we talked about this before. Because to know somebody in the Old Testament days, it means to have sex with somebody. To know, a woman who has never known a man, a virgin, who never had sex with a man. Okay. Yeah, to know something, to know somebody, it means it's a euphemism for to have sex with somebody. Okay, so in the Sodom and Gomorrah, angels they are all males. Okay, angels. In Old Testament, there's no such a thing as female angels, like Gabriel, Michael. Yeah, all angels, they're all male angels. Okay, so they came to this house of Abraham, I think, or Lot, or both. I don't know. Male angels, they came, and Sodom and Gomorrah people, males, they surrounded their house, and then give us that angel. Let us know them. Okay, so to know is to have sex. Okay, that's what is a euphemism for that, having sex. So yeah, tree of knowledge obviously symbolizes sexual intercourse. Okay, so the very first sexual intercourse in humanity was not between Adam and Eve. It was between Eve and what? Snake. It's a bestiality. The very first sexual intercourse in humanity was between a human woman and an animal, a reptile, snake. Okay, Satan. Right. So that's the beginning of human sexuality. So sex is something extremely mnemonic, materialistic. It's okay, and when just yeah. So Adam and Eve after Eve had sex with the snake. So obvious again PG-13. Okay, PG-13 material. Eve had sex with the snake, meaning the snake penetrated Eve's womb, Eve's vagina. Okay, so the snake, long snake, went inside of this Eve's vagina. Okay, and then Eve liked it, and so Eve talked to Adam. Hey, I just experienced something I've never experienced before. I'm no longer a virgin. So, and it felt good. So, what's going on down there, Mr. Adam? Oh, I don't know what's going on. I've never felt this way before. So Eve said, yeah, PG-13 material, okay? Eve is, okay, it's getting longer and bigger and harder, so it kind of start to look like that snake head. So, yeah, let's try this thing that God told us not to do. So they did it, and what happens? Oh, God, probably he was watching that, right? Of course, he's watching it. He's omnipresent, omniscient, all-knowing, all-powerful, omnipotent. I'm not sure if he enjoyed this sexual intercourse between Adam and Eve. It's like a pornography or not vigilantism, but voyeurism. Okay. And today's Monday, okay? I had long day of work, so give me a break, okay? So yeah, God was Jehovah's witness, or Jehovah as a witness of this sexual intercourse between every single sexual intercourse that is happening right now on earth. Yeah, God is watching, okay? I'm not sure if he's enjoying it. If you ask me, I would enjoy it if it's the same sex race. No, I'm sorry. If it's same race sex. I'm fucking drunk, okay? I'm just being goofy, okay? I told you this is not lecture series. This is comedy series. This is for your entertainment. Sometimes it's intellectual entertainment, but sometimes it's some adult entertainment, okay? Whatever. So yeah, and then so God's punishment for this disobedience. Okay, God says to, I'm just paraphrasing, adding things to the original Genesis. Okay, it's not there. I'm making it up. I'm just adding some flesh, okay, to the bone. So, oh hey, Adam and Eve, I'm God, and I gave you this one law. I gave you this one job. You couldn't even do it. I gave you this one law. Do not eat that fruit. Do not have sex, and you couldn't even do it. Okay? So I'm gonna give you some punishment. Okay? Women, you will get pregnant. You have huge pain, child labor. That's the punishment for your sexual pleasure. So pluminostic past, okay, plus minus, okay? You Adam, again, you had pleasure of having sex. Now you're gonna have to work 3 times as much. But now you have to feed your wife and your child. Okay, so that's the expulsion from the Garden of Eden. You know, paradise lost. Okay, so but God works mysterious ways. Well, it's not that mysterious. Okay, it's just God turning evil to good. transforming curse into a bless. Okay, so men and women, they get married and they have kids, and children are very beautiful. Okay, they're more beautiful than we are. Why? It's product of evolution. We adults have evolved with Homo sapiens, and any mammalian species or any species have evolved to perceive newborns as something very beautiful. Okay, so otherwise they don't take care of their newborn babies, so babies die. So they don't, their gene, the baby hating gene, do not get passed on to the next generation. But if there's another variation, this mutation that says thou shall perceive beauty in a newborn baby. This baby beauty perception gene, it survives because you as parents will take care of your babies because you perceive beauty in your babies. Okay? That's exactly why we perceive beauties in babies. And that's why we men perceive beauty in healthy young women. Okay? If you're obese, you're not healthy. Your body is inefficient. You're heavy. You have extra fat layers, so you cannot wash yourself well. You're not clean. You are heavy, so your joints hurt. Okay, so you're not healthy if you're obese. Okay, so biologically, we guys, we don't find you attractive because you're not healthy. You're not clean. All right. It's all biology. So I have more than half of my friends are obese. Don't get me wrong. I don't hate obese people. I don't hate nobody. I only hate ideologies. Okay. Why? Because I live in America. More than half of my friends are obese. Because I live in America. Okay. Am I obese? Yes. I have this pot belly and I have to suck it in. Otherwise, it bulges out and I look like a pregnant man. Disgusting. I hate my pot belly, but I do have it. I have to suck it in. Otherwise, it bulges out. Why? Because the law of gravitation. I have my large intestine and small intestine, and they're like several feet long, right? They're heavy, so it kind of bulges out like lower, like a pregnant woman, right? And I do have belly fat. I'm 40 years old. My metabolism slow down as I age, right? I'm no longer growing up, okay? But I still eat, and I have extra energy because sometimes I eat peanut butter sandwich. I'm sorry. I love peanut butter sandwich, but at least they are crunchy ones. At least I put it in a 9 grain or 12 grain bread. But yeah, crunch peanut butter. Oh my goodness! Give me a break, okay? At least it's crunchy. At least it's 9 grain bread, okay? Uh, but yeah, I have belly fat. I hate it. This ugly. My belly fat is ugly, and I hate it. But I do have it. Okay, so I am you. You are me. We are all Americans. We are fat. Okay, we have fat asses. But eating vegetable is not easy. Okay, so I eat vegetable when I drive. Okay, so I have my cruise control, right? So yeah, I eat vegetables like baby carrots or celeries because they are cheap. Okay, so when I drive, yeah, I eat those vegetables. Okay, so but it's not easy to eat vegetables. But Fruits, it's not easy to eat fruits either. Okay, so but I do eat apples, green apples, red apples, because that's the only fruits I can afford. All right, some bananas, okay, but berries. Oh, I love berries, but they're expensive. Okay, you have to understand. I make an average American salary. Okay, and I have this half acre lot, 3 bedroom house. So I pay my mortgage, and I have a SUV, American SUV, and so I pay car loan, home mortgage, and I have nothing left. All my clothing is from years ago. I don't buy new clothing. I don't get to save. Okay, so I'm not rich. Okay, I don't have disposable income. All right, all these drinks, they're better than the drinks that bars and clubs sell because my drinks is the cheapest vodka, and I put this high bush cranberry from my backyard and this blueberry Alaskan blueberries that some of my friends gave me. This crab apples that some of my friends gave me. They're all natural. They're all Alaskan. Okay, and there those willow tree leaves and what else? The clover flowers that I picked last spring and dandelion flowers. Yeah, they were from my backyard. Okay, but I would like vodka buffet, like buying out like 20 different kinds. Okay, but they're natural, they're healthy, and they are cheap because they're free. And I drink at home. Okay, so my drinks are better than what they sell in bars and clubs. Why am I talking about this? Anyway. Okay, yeah, we'll take a break. We'll see if we have anything more to say because I'm sorry, I don't want to exercise. I'd rather talk than exercise. Exercise is not that fun. Okay. Um, yeah, sometimes I run during my lunchtime. Okay, but because there's a park. Alaska have a lot of parks, lakes, a lot of lakes, and a lot of hiking trails. That's one thing, one of many things I love about Alaska. People are so nice in Alaska. Okay, also moose. We see bears, moose, bald eagles. We have a lot of big fish like salmon and nature. Berries, aurora borealis that we call northern lights. Yeah, I love Alaska. Okay, but let's take a break. Okay, let's see what else we can talk about, or maybe it's time for me to do some exercise. I don't know. Okay, we are back. I came up with a very nice topic to talk about. How about racism? How about let's talk about racism, huh? We talked about bazillion times before, but it's an interesting topic. Okay, so let's tackle that again. Let's revisit. Interesting topic. You know, you look at Donald J. Trump's, I mean, President Trump's criticism about this media is a valid one because media is misleading. They're fucking stupid. Okay, they make people stupid and they appeal to stupidity. Oh my goodness. And some conservative media like Fox Network or Open, what's that? One American Network, whatnot. They're stupid too. The conservative media, do you think they are smarter than liberal medias? No. They're equally fucking stupid. They all fucking morons, okay? And I'm not going to even excuse my F word, F bombs, okay? They're idiots. My goodness. Because nowadays people are so spoiled. Oh, look at that white person. Oh, he's saying mean things to me. He's a racist. Come on. Yeah, there are those. So, I have experienced racism on me from all different races. Yeah, whites, yes. Blacks, yes. They would call me like small dick. That's a misconception. Asians, we are no different, okay? So PG-13, okay? Size of male reproductive organ is proportional to your body size, okay? Asians are no different from any other race, okay? If you are small, then yeah, that instrument of yours could be small. Otherwise, it's just proportional to the body size. There's no. Back in the days, yeah, Asians used to be short, but nowadays Asians, they eat well. They are well, not good nutrition. So yeah, they are taller. Asians are taller now than back in the days. So it's just all proportional. Okay, so it's a myth. Okay, so it's false knowledge, and so yeah, some black guys they called me small dicks on the when I was driving down in the Midwest when I was a law student. But I lived in a black neighborhood somewhere in Midwest, and then when I was going to law school, because I've always been poor. Okay, so I lived in the cheapest neighborhood. So in the Midwest, there happened to be a black neighborhood, and most blacks are very nice, great neighbors, fantastic Americans. Some of good cops, bad cops, right? Some blacks are mean, so they call me small dick. They made sure that I heard it. They wanted to hurt my feelings, okay? And some white people who call me, oh, you're Chinese, like this one car mechanic etched on my car key, Chinese, okay? I found it out like several days later, okay? But I didn't sue him. I didn't go back to him and beat him up or no, I didn't make any troubles. I just scraped out that metal etching with his hand drill. Because I have better things to do than sue somebody in court or to get back even or to beat up somebody to get in a fight. No, I have better things to do than that. Okay? So yeah, I don't do that stuff, okay? I don't make any troubles, alright? I'm making my dinner, alright? So you gotta excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting hungry, so I'm making my dinner. Okay, so basically, racism, the original racism, there are several things. Okay, so let's analyze it rationally. Don't be emotional, okay? Don't be like a 5-year-old retarded kid. I need you to be a humanologist. It's about rationality, not emotionality, okay? So, what's racism? It's like just xenophobia, commonly known as. It's a difference, okay? Just because you are different from someone else, okay, let's say you are Asian, you grew up in an Asian household, everybody around you, your family, friends, something you're used to. But then now, so you're Asian, then now you suddenly see a black person, okay? It could be something exciting or it could be something uncomfortable because this person is suddenly someone that you are just not used to, okay? So it can you can positize your copium or you can negatize your copium, okay? It can work either way, all right? So that's one thing, and another thing in racism is this: this seniority or inheritance concept. If you're white in America, then white people, they are very beautiful people. White race, Caucasian race, very beautiful, beautiful race. Okay, so it's blonde hair, brown, not brown, red hair, white skin, and blue eyes, green eyes. That's something that can only be found in Caucasian race. That's why we have to preserve and protect it because something also minority. Only about 20% of entire humanity are whites. All the other races we are browns, dark browns, light browns. But only about 20% of entire humanity are white race, and they are the only one who have blonde hair, white skin, blue eyes, green eyes, and red hair. Because we have to. It's a precious resources, aesthetic resource. Okay, we have to preserve, protect, and let white girls marry white guys. Okay, so that's so important. All right. Now, this is not racism. It's love of race. It's not hatred of race. I'm not hating blacks or Asians or Arabs or Indians. No, I'm loving white race. So, anti-ultra interracialism is about love of race. It's not hatred of race. It's about diversity, preserving the diversity. Okay. Don't be simplistic. Be sophisticated. Okay. What media say, ignore it. Okay. They're a bunch of buffoons and idiots. Don't listen to them. Listen to me. Okay. Now, concept of inheritance, entitlement, the sense of entitlement is so white people are beautiful, okay, but they're also very smart too, and also very hardworking. Okay, so they were not always like that. Back in the days, in the middle, before the Middle Age, like 500 AD and all before that, white people were just barbarians in the northern Europe. Vikings, Visigoths, Vandals. Vandalism came from Vandals, white people, northern Europeans. Okay, and so in those pre-Middle Age era, it was the Middle East. That was the center of the world. Greece, Rome, Roman Empire, Egypt. Okay, they are all Middle Easterns. Okay, they are not white people, Middle Easterns. Okay. So and then where's my other drinks? I want some rosé, vodka. There's nothing like it. I love rosé, vodka. But then this Northern European white people, they invaded as barbarians the Greco-Roman Empire, right, in the Middle East, Arabs, okay, Turkish Empire, whatnot. Yeah, so then they learned the civilization of the Middle East, and then they caught up and they exceeded. So that's the Renaissance, you know, rediscovery of the Middle East by white people. White people learning Middle Eastern civilization. They learned algebra. They learned Christianity. Christianity is from Middle East, Israel. Christianity is not white religion. No, it's a brown religion. Jews, Israelites, they are not white people. No, they are brown people. They are Middle Easterns, just like Arabs. Okay. So then, yeah, so white people learned all that stuff, and then they caught up, and so that's Renaissance, Age of Reason, and Enlightenment. Okay, it's white people once used to live in the dark, in the ignorance. They opened their eyes to the civilization built by the Middle Easterns, the Arabs, the Jews. Okay, the Northern African world, Middle East. So from then on, white people led the civilization. Okay, yeah, there's some Asian culture, Pacific Island culture. Okay, but we are. I live in America, United States of America. So I'm living in a Western world. So we are focusing on Western history now. Okay, that's all. All right. So don't get offended. And so from then on, yeah, white people, they Northern Europeans, they led the torch of the civilization, and they went through all this, developed all this science, which started in the Middle East, like algebra, mathematics, geometry in Greece, algebra in Arab countries. Yeah, and the physics, biology, all Greece, Greco-Roman, engineering, Roman Empire. Yeah, they built on top of that. They built on top of the Middle East. Okay, Arab, Judeo-Christian stuff, and they invented many things, developed mathematics, physics. Okay, in Northern Europe, like Isaac Newton in Britain, and René Descartes in France, and Gauss in Germany, and what have you. Okay, so they kept building on science, engineering, and that's why people. Okay, and they happen to be very beautiful people too, exceptionally beautiful, and they're smart, hardworking. Okay, and then these Jewish people, oh, they saw the light. It's like well, just there's this scholar called, kind of secular scholar. He used to be a journalist, I think. Alvin Toffler. Alvin Toffler. He made many books. He wrote books like Future Shock, Power Shift, The Third Wave. He's a very good writer, very good writer. Okay, so I did read his books in Korean translation when I was in high school. Okay, it was, some of my teachers recommended me to, and yeah. So power shift. The power shifts from, it used to be the Middle East, and then it shifted. The power shifted to the wide world, Northern Europe. Okay. So they did that, and so white people were used to be powerless barbarians like Vikings, Visigoths, Goths, and Vandals. Okay, so Normans. Okay, so like, France. Okay, so but they got the power, so the Middle East lost the power. It's a copium transfer. Okay, so copium transfers from the power is a copium. Okay, it's a quantifiable, it's a valuable thing. So it's a copium. So copium, the power transfers from Middle East to the Northern Europe. So Jewish people, they follow the light, follow the power. The Jewish people, you know, you call it anti-Semitism, but it's something true about Jews. Okay, they love power. They're kind of greedy and lustful. So all those, okay, who are the most beautiful white women in the world, in America, and who also happen to be the most powerful and the richest. The two blonde daughters of President Trump. And guess who are the boyfriend and husband of those two blonde white girls? Jews. Okay, the Jews tend to be ultra interracialistic. Jews are not white people, they are Middle Easterns, okay? But they tend to always marry the prettiest white girls, like two daughters of Donald J. Trump. Okay? So I don't like it. I am very against anti-ultra interracial. I am against ultra interracialism, which is an ethnic man marrying the most beautiful white girls. Okay? And many of them are Jews. Okay? So I have many Jewish friends. Some of my best friends are Jews. Okay? But it's not just Jews. The most successful ethnic men like Tiger Woods or Bruce Lee. You know, Tiger Woods, he's kind of black, and Bruce Lee, Asian, right? The most successful ethnic men, non-white men, they always pick the most beautiful model type young white girls. Okay, what does that tell you? White girls are universally the sexiest females, white women. Okay, all ethnic men, they want to marry white women. That's why humanology is advocating for anti-ultra interracialism. Okay, it forbids an ethnic man marrying the most beautiful white girls, because if we don't prevent that, white race will be wiped out. It will go extinct. Nobody wants to see that. All right. And look at all these ethnic men. They don't care about future generation. They don't care about white race. They only care about their sexual pleasure. That's Bruce Lee, Tiger Woods, Marco Rubio, Ted Cruz, and son-in-law of President Trump and the boyfriend of Tiffany Trump. Okay, they're all like that. Okay, they only care about good sex, sexual pleasure. Okay, and what they're doing is they're killing the very thing that they love the most: white girls, white race, because their children will not be white. Just like, look at no further than President Obama. His biological father was a black man, and he married a very beautiful, young, slender white girl. The late mother of President Obama. Okay, and what comes of it? President Obama, a black man. Okay, nobody sees him as a half white man. No, everybody sees him as a black man. So the President Obama's father married this beautiful young slender white girl, and this black male devouring white female. So her heritage of Caucasianness is now gone, dead. Okay, Bruce Lee. Okay, this beautiful young white girl. White race is dead. Okay, white race is very vulnerable. Okay, this Tiger Woods married this beautiful young model, actual model, this blonde girl. Their child, black. White race is gone. Okay, it's that vulnerable. Okay, these ethnic guys, they don't give a fuck. Okay, they only want to have sex with white girls for their sexual pleasure at the expense of the survival of white race. If white race go extinct, it's not just the white race, white supremacists or neo-Nazis who would feel bad. No, every one of us. Because we love white people. That's why we immigrated to America, Australia, Europe. We ethnics. White people are very beautiful, okay? That's why we came here. That's why I came here too. Well, that's one of the reasons. They have more job opportunity because white people are smart too, okay? After the Middle Age, yeah, they took the torch and they led all this industrial, agricultural, technological, internet, computer.com. All this modern civilization was built by white people, okay? So they are beautiful and they are rich and they're smart. So We ethnics, we came to America, we came to Europe, Australia, the white countries, or Canada, because we love white people and we want to be a part of this wealth. Okay, that's why we came here. So let's appreciate white people. Okay, and and I'm not a white supremacist. I'm Asian supremacist, black supremacist, Hispanic supremacist, Arab supremacist. I believe in supremacy of every single race on earth because I love everybody. Okay, so what I'm saying is, let's appreciate each other's race. Okay, no matter what other people's race is, let's appreciate that. Okay. So, who says this? I'm the only guy who's talking about this. Okay, nobody else. Why? Because I'm the smartest guy on earth. Okay. Throughout the entire human history, there will be nobody like me in the future, and there will has been nobody like me in the past. I'm one of a kind. I'm the smartest guy on earth, maybe except Jesus, but he's not exactly a person. He's son of God. But other than Jesus, I'm the smartest. Okay. Well, you can take it as a joke. But actually, I want you to take it as a joke because it is a joke. Okay. I'm joking, all right. Of course, I'm not the smartest. You, no matter who you are, you know something that I don't know. I want you to teach me, but you are not here. Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm not the smartest. No, you are the smartest. Okay. Just kidding. Okay, I think that's enough for today. Okay. Okay, difference, and then there's inheritance. Like white people in this country. Okay. Oh my goodness, I've been keeping this pen open for so long. It's getting dry. My goodness. I gotta buy new pens, markers. So inheritance concept is this. Oh, let's say I'm 40 years old. Okay, then I met this punk, wild ass punk, who's like what 20 years old, and he doesn't have a good job, but I do. So he's jealous of me, and okay, that's what happened in that car mechanic place. It's all American, all white guy. Okay, so I was in law school, so I had this shitty car. It was there was the only Japanese car I ever owned. I think it was like Subaru Outback because Subaru is kind of like special brand, right? All their cars are four-wheel drive, so the Subaru enthusiasts in America. So yeah, I bought Subaru. I love four-wheel drive, so but it was a shitty old car, so I drove it from Midwest to I mean South to when I was in the army. I'm not gonna tell you what state, but yeah, I just got out of the army with my GRB, so I went to law school with GRB. Okay, so I drove my Subaru Outback, old car to Midwest law school state, and then it got broke one day when I was in law school. So I put that into car mechanic, and it's an old white guy, and he saw me. Oh, there's this Asian guy with thick Asian accent. Obviously, he's not all American guy, and he's in law school, and I'm a car mechanic. So he felt so shitty about it. So he etched this word Chinese on my car key, metal car key. Okay, so I found it out like a couple of days later. Okay, so but I didn't get back at him. I didn't go back. I could have beat the shit out of him. I didn't. All right, 'cause I have better things to do. If I beat the fucking shit out of him, I go to jail. My law school career, my legal career, gone, out the door. I'm not that stupid. I'm more rational than emotional. Okay. So yeah, I let it go. I didn't go back to that racist car mechanic anymore. I went to other car mechanics. Okay. I didn't even tell anybody about it. Okay, because ah. So psychologists say, oh, you know, something happened in your past, so let's go back to the past and psychoanalyze you, and you have been repressing that memory, so let's dig it up. And oh, this psychoanalyze, this hypnosis, it makes you worse. Okay, psychologists then are helping you. Okay, psychologist, I want you to be humanologist. Then you can help people. Okay, otherwise you're making worse. Okay, it's better to forget about past and move on. Okay, you should never go back to the past. Okay, I'm telling you this because it's fun story. This is entertainment, right? It has a purpose. All right. Yeah. So that happened, and does it affect me in any negative way? This negative experience? No, no, no. You better forgive and forget and move on. Okay, you should never dredge up your memories unless you are entertaining somebody like this. Okay, it's instructional as well, but yeah, yeah, psychoanalysis, all this hypnosis or balloons. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, that happened, and some Hispanic people, yeah, they treat me like shit when they worship blacks and whites, and some Asian people, they treat me like shit when they worship all other blacks and whites. Okay, yeah, I got racist treatment from all the other races. Okay, like Arabs, Indians, whatnot. Yeah. Okay, and so yeah, inheritance concept is this. Okay, so this white mechanic, he felt like you know, our ancestor built this country, and you Asian, you just came here and you're getting the cream of the, you're getting what's the best. I'm just car mechanic, a white man, and this descendant of white people who built this America. I'm a car mechanic. You just came to this country. Your ancestors, they're Koreans. They didn't contribute to this building up of this American country. You just came here. You're getting all the benefits, and so yeah, it's unjust. It's not fair. I understand that, right? But this car mechanic guy probably hears he's mid, maybe he's 20 years old something. I've been in this country in America more than probably he ever lived in America. Okay. I've been living in this American country for more than 20 years. So if you're born, you're all white person, you are like 19 years old. I lived in this American country for more than you have ever lived on earth. Let alone America. Yeah, I lived in America more than you have. More years. Okay. So now you are saying you're more American than me just because you're white, just because your ancestors built this country. Yeah, yes and no, because yeah, your ancestors, yeah, they probably would bequeath, leave money to you because they are your blood and brain, you know, same race, you know. Yeah, if I die, I probably leave my assets. Probably I won't have any when I die. So I'm gonna use it all before I die. Okay. Yeah, I prefer to leave my asset, if there is any, to my blood relatives. Yeah, I understand that. But so yeah, but if you are just born, I mean, you didn't get to choose your parents. You didn't get to choose your race. You didn't get to choose what age, what time or space you are born into. You just happen to be born here, okay? So if you're just born in a white house, white race, household, parents, ancestors, you don't deserve any credit for that because you didn't work for it. You just happen to be born in the white parents. Okay, so it's not that you work so hard in your pre-life. So there's afterlife, life, and hypothetically this pre-life. This was the Tibetan Eastern Buddhist concept. Reincarnation, okay? Did you work so hard to be born in this white ancestry parental environment in your past life? No, probably not. Because in humanology, this concept of reincarnation is not about this mysticism, this superstition of pre-life, but it's our life, present life. Sometimes in your life you work like a cow, then you roam and roar like a lion. Then later on you kind of walk like an elephant. In different stages of life, yeah, you kind of evolve and devolve. Okay, we turn into different species. Like you live like earthworm or caterpillar, then you become butterfly, and then you become a monkey and whatever, right? That's our lives, okay? That's humanological interpretation of reincarnation. But if you are just born white in this American white family, you don't deserve any credit for that because you just happen to be born in a white family. Okay, actually, I, as an ethnic man, and I'm not all American. I grew up in Korea, and I came here after graduating high school in Korea. So I came here to America, and it was very painful to adjust this culture shock. You know, learning new language, and I came here because I love challenges. Okay, there are many reasons. Yeah, I love white girls. Okay, but because they're beautiful. Hey, who doesn't love white girls? Okay, every man on earth love white women because they have blonde hair, they have white skin, blue eyes. Of course, we love them. Yeah, that's one of the reasons. Another reason was America is big, South Korea is small. Okay, I love. I mean, I don't. I hate traveling now because I'm old. When I was young, yeah, just like any young people, I love traveling. So yeah, I wanted to come to a big country so that I can travel. So yeah, travel and America, you have more freedom than South Korea. Okay, America, country of freedom, and also more money, more job opportunity. Yeah, many reasons, and also more races, diversity. Okay, I loved it also. I came to America. Okay, I used to have dual citizenship. Okay, I was born in America, but my parents are Korean, so I chose America and I came here after high school. In, I graduated high school in Korea. Okay, so I came here and it was a struggle. It was not easy. I didn't speak the language. I didn't know anybody, so I went to like Korean. So I got admission from Midwestern college. Okay, so I'm very grateful they gave me admission. Okay, I took TOEFL, I took SAT in Korea. Okay, so I got my own admission. I came here, and I got have American citizenship too, American passport and birth certificate. Okay, so I came here legally, and then, but still I don't know anybody. So I went to Korean churches. Okay, so Korean community, fantastic community. Yeah, I love them very dearly. Okay, they're like parental figure, very generous people. Okay, so went to Korean community. Okay, then and then I learned English. Okay, on my own. I was working in a grocery supermarket store in the Midwest because my English was so bad after like 6 years of English studying in South Korea. Okay, because it's different. It's just knowing vocabulary and grammar. That's not enough. You should be able to speak and listen. Very hard. Reading, that's easy, right? Easier. Knowing grammar, vocabulary, I mean, that's hard enough. A lot of work to learn the vocabulary, grammar, and be able to read English as a Korean, very hard. Okay, I did it for like 7 years in Korea. Okay, because it doesn't matter whether you plan to come to Korea, I mean America or not. If you are a Korean student in 1990s and 1980s, you have to study English. Okay, that's because that's international language. Korean educational system is very good. At the time, I didn't like it, but now I appreciate it. They educate. They discipline you. In South Korea, okay? They make sure you learn something in school. It's not like American school nowadays. Oh, all American schools, what they teach is, oh, how marijuana is good, how great gay marriage is, how great transgender surgery is. So they try to convert you to transgender kid, gay kid, lesbian kid, feminist, and oh, smoke marijuana, oh, tattoo and pierce. I have seen American kids as young as like 12-year-old, 10-year-old who are pierced here or tattooed here. I've seen them. Young American girls who are like 10-year-old, 12-year-old. I've seen them. Okay, so that's American schools nowadays. Okay, they don't teach. They spoil. They never correct. They never discipline. It's all about gay marriage. It's all about tattoos, piercings, marijuana smoking, vaping. That's American schools today. They don't teach. They don't discipline. They don't correct. It's all about letting children do whatever they want. It's all about, okay, you want to commit suicide? Go ahead, commit suicide. Okay? It's all about, you want to be gay? Yeah, be gay. You want to switch your gender? Yeah, yeah. It's a good thing. Yeah, we'll give you free hormone therapy so that you don't go through this pain and suffering of this pubescence. Okay, we'll suppress your male hormone, we'll suppress your female hormone. You're not gonna get any period, you're not gonna get any beard. Yeah, just stay as a child, be transgender. That's American public schools right now. Okay, that's American politics. What is Mr. President Trump is doing about it? Oh, President Trump is so strong. He can fix anything. So strong. What? What is doing about it? Enemy of America is right in this country, in America. It's toxic ideologies of transgenderism, tattoo piercism, sugar fetism, marijuanaism, pro-gayism, gayism. That's America's enemy. America's enemy is not Iran or China or Russia. No. America's enemy is right in this country. That's killing people, criminalism, crimes, and ruining kids, children, ruining young Americans, tattoos, piercings, sugars, fats, marijuana. That's America's enemy. Okay? It's not Russia, it's not China, it's not Iran, it's not North Korea. No. Our enemies are right here, right next to you. Don't you get it? Oh. President Trump, Justice Kavanaugh, they don't know. Your United States senators, congressmen, they don't know. Pope Francis, your pastor, preachers, your whoever your idol, Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, Matt Lauer, Harvey Weinstein, your Rachel Maddow, your Ellen DeGeneres, your that who's that? Anderson Cooper, your heroes, your gay heroes, your lesbian heroes, your feminist heroes, Hillary Clinton, Bernie Sanders, Ted Cruz, Marco Rubio, they don't know. I'm the only guy who knows. I'm the only man on earth who knows who our real enemies are. It's ideologies. Gayism, tattooism, piercism, gayism, marijuanaism. That's what's ruining us. Sugar fetism, plastic surgeryism. Okay? It's not people who are our enemies, it's ideologies, unclean spirits, these habits, this trend, mainstream, whatever it may be, that's ruining us all over the world. I am the only one who knows, and I am the only one who can save you from all these evils. Okay, so make me the president in 2021. Vote for me in 2020. Okay, good night. Thank you.